I love this sweater so much. Please tell me you love it too. We are finally recording the episode that I have been wanting to record for literally, I think, a good 4 months. I wanted to record it, get it over with, but I did once or twice, but I just wasn't happy with the way that it turned out because I felt like I didn't have enough knowledge to share and be satisfied with what I was giving you. But we have finally come to that point, and I'm so excited because today we're talking about detachment. It's something that I don't think I ever struggled with it. I think I was trying to learn how to do it, and I'm still learning how to do it, but I think I'm at a point where I'd say that I have kind of mastered it. Of detachment, I think a lot of people believe that when you say, oh, she's detached or I'm detached, you're saying that you're cold or that you no longer have emotions. And I don't think I've ever heard anything further from the truth, because detachment is not being cold. It's allowing your energy to not be drained and worry about the outcome. I spent the entire month of August, like I mentioned in the last episode, studying for the SAT, and honestly the entire summer. And it drained a lot of energy from me. By the time that school even started, I was burnt out. Like, I was done, which wasn't good. I can't start off my junior year feeling like that. So it took a lot of time for me to kind of reset, and that came with the immediate detachment of, you know what, whatever happens, whatever the outcome of that test is, I don't give a shit at this point. I did what I could. I know that I worked hard, and whatever the test is, if it's not good, I know that I can do better. So you know what, we're gonna take it again, and we're gonna study, we're gonna keep working hard, because I know what I want, and to get there I need to work this hard. So that all being said, I am so excited to film this video. Okay, moving on. Number 1 about detachment. Stop forcing things to happen in your life. When you allow yourself to just go through the motions, you just become more free. Stop trying to change the people in your life. Stop trying to force relationships that are obviously not going well or are never going to happen. Be okay with the fact that good things happen, bad things happen, really bad things happen, and really good things happen. Because that's just life. If you keep taking everything personally, you're gonna destroy yourself emotionally and in the long term, physically. I would say my number 1 thing about detachment is stop taking everything personally and stop victimizing yourself. When it comes to being confident and self-love and stuff, we say that, you know, we have to know when somebody has hurt us and when to walk away. I'm not saying that if someone is actually disrespecting you and saying things that you don't like, you can't walk away and not take it personally, because that's different. I'm talking about bad situations where you're involved or somebody you know is involved, or it's just you have a lot of things going on right now. Don't let it shake you inside. Don't let it become a thing that ruins your mood, can't control the outcome of everything that happens in your life. There's so many variables and so many moving parts that it is impossible to think that, oh yeah, if like I'm gonna like be angry if this doesn't turn out the way I want it to. Things that you planned, maybe an issue that's going on in a social group, maybe something that's happening at work, something that's happening at school. If you take a test that you studied hard for and it doesn't end up well, don't let it destroy you. I think a lot of things people my age end up taking personally because we think it's the end of the world, and it's really not. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I screw up. I disappoint myself, and I have to be okay with that. Being detached doesn't mean that I let everything go to shit. It means that when everything goes to shit, I am able to pick myself up and build myself back together and move on and create a better path for myself. It means that I'm not going to let all of the shitty situations in my life hurt me and my inner well-being and my peace because that's how strong I am inside. Detachment is how rock solid you hold yourself internally. The second thing is detaching yourself from expectations that you have for other people, other situations, as well as yourself. You're allowed to have goals. You're allowed to have dreams. If I don't do well on a series of tests, like maybe 2 or 3, yeah, my grade is gonna go low. But that shouldn't be adding to your self-worth and how you look at life, how you look at yourself, and just your mood. That is when you become attached. In that situation, being detached means, okay, you look at the score, you know you didn't do well. So you go back, look at, okay, what do I think I did that made me not do well on this test? Next time, fix it, do better. Hold yourself to, I feel like this is the time where you hold yourself to an expectation. Is I know I screwed up last time, I know why I screwed up, I know how I screwed up, and I know how it affected me. So next time I get into a same situation, what the hell am I gonna do to fix it? Because at the same time, being attached doesn't mean that, oh, I screwed up once, I know what I did wrong, but I don't really give a shit, so I'm just gonna move on and continue doing the thing that made me screw up. No, that's just called being stupid, okay? That's not called being detached. Detachment is also being okay with your mistakes, pain, and loss. Being okay with the fact that things come and go, people come and go, situations come and go, relationships come and go. Letting something like a breakup affect you so much is gonna hurt you, and I think that mindset that people need to start having in their relationships is, even if I break up with him or her tomorrow, I'm gonna be okay. I know that I can survive as a human being without this person in my life, because inside I'm fulfilled with myself. I know that I can be alive and a functioning human being without this other person, because what they add to my life is extra. I have everything that I need with myself. When you have that mindset, whatever leaves you, whatever hurts you, or whatever is supposed to hurt you will end up hurting you, because you're detached from everything else. You're completely unbothered. Nothing has the ability to shake your core. That's what it is. The other thing I think that hurts us is we think a lot about our past selves and maybe how not cool we were, or how cringy we were, or you keep thinking about these things that you did a couple years ago, and that's not the person that you are now, but you make yourself now in the present feel, really trashy about it. Stop. Don't do it. You're not that person. When you're not that person anymore, you don't have to worry about the things that you did when you were a different person. You changed, okay? And this is how I think about it. If I am trying to be the best version of myself, right? Say the best version of myself is 100%. I right now am, say, at 50% or 60%. 2 years ago, I was at 40% or even 30%. Stop acting like you're still 30%, because you know that you're not. You made that progress and you're still trying to be the best version of yourself. The mindset that I want you to have is, I have been at 60% my entire life. That is the confidence that I want you to carry yourself with. I don't care what I had at that point. I don't care what I have now. I know internally I am 60% of my best self. That means that I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get to 70, 80, 90, and one point I'm going to be 100. But other thing that comes with that is you have to know that once you at one point reach 100, you're not going to be 100 forever. You're going to go back down to 70. You maybe your life might be at a point where you go back down to like 30. But confidence is knowing that even if I reach that point, I know that I can reach 100 again, because I've done it before. I know that I can go from rock bottom to 100% because I've done it before, and I know that I can do it again. That is the confidence that you are supposed to carry yourself with. I have gone through it, so I know how valid this is when I say it. If I were to carry myself thinking that the past is going to come hurt me, I don't think I would have been able to, number one, start this. I would have never started content creation if I thought that something from the past was going to come bite me, or people that don't like me are not going to like this. And I know that. There are people that don't like what I do. There are people that don't like what I say, and I know that. And I still do it because I don't care. They're not in my life. They're not adding anything to my life. I don't give a damn about their opinion. So why am I letting that stop me from doing what I love and what I want to do in this moment? I need to carry myself with the confidence knowing that even if other people try to bring me down, or even other situations, doesn't always have to be people, circumstances trying to bring me down, I know that even if I end up, coming back and like decreasing, I know that I can get back up there. I know that I can grow again and that I can make progress again. And I don't care how long it takes, because if that's what I want, that's what I'm gonna get. And that being said, I think stop taking other people's opinions about you so seriously. Like, literally, my honest words for that are, why do you give a damn about someone who knows nothing about your life, nothing about your situations? It's such a waste of emotional energy and just time and like brain cells. It's just so nonsensical. I used to do it so much, but after I came out of it and have been out of it for so long, now when I look at it, I'm like, there's literally no point in anybody thinking about what other people think, because unless it's criticism and you take it only as criticism, it's so useless. And I think, and listen to me carefully when I say this, even when it comes to your family members and your parents and your very, very close friends, even your significant others, why do you care? Why? Huh? Unless you're hurting somebody, you're doing something that's morally wrong, illegal, right? Why do you care? I know that a lot of the dreams that I used to have, I knew that my parents weren't okay with it. And maybe it's unfortunate, or maybe it was meant to be, that I let whatever they thought of it come into play of deciding what I wanted to do with my life. Your parents are people too. They don't know everything. Your significant other doesn't know everything. Your teachers don't know everything. You're ruining what you wanted for yourself, what you know is going to give you happiness, just because some random person thought that it wasn't worth it. But they don't know who you are. They don't know what you want. They don't know what's important to you. They don't know what your priorities are. They don't know what type of human being you are. I think that's it. Please, please, please don't take anything that I said to the extreme. Obviously, there are situations where if you are doing something wrong, you do need to start listening to people. This is not something where you need to start taking extreme actions upon people and being like, oh yeah, well, I don't care what they think. No. I'm saying all of this for self-growth and just, betterment. So I hope this was helpful. And I'm so happy that I got to talk about this, because I think I really love the topic of detachment, and also just clearing the air on the fact that being detached doesn't mean that you don't have any emotions. You can love somebody, you can spend time on somebody and still be detached. You can still think like, if this person leaves me tomorrow, I'm gonna be fine. If my significant other just drop dead is like, oh yeah, I'm leaving you, I'm gonna be like, okay, leave. It's fine. I did what I wanted when you were with me, and I loved you and I cared for you, and you did the same, but you want to leave now, then leave. I'm not gonna be the type of person that is like, oh, I want you to stay because I love you so much. That's stupidity. And also, that's a little bit toxic in my opinion. You can still be a very loving and emotional person while you're detached. Detachment is solely a self-defense mechanism in terms of allowing yourself not to get hurt in the long run. And I think it's very important to maintain your mental health and your emotional health. So please, 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 please stay safe. And I really hope that you enjoyed this. And I'm so happy to be back on the grind again and making content for you guys. But yeah, so I'll see you next week. Bye.